morning, and these little babies are getting impatient and hungry. I am looking for my tripod. We have been having kind of a crazy week. We went to a show all day Sunday, but I also went to the show Saturday night to judge their showmanship. We've had some kids born. We have 2 does with new kids last week. Well, one was actually yesterday. So we're also getting ready for our show that we're planning. Baby Easy is on my back. What are you doing? This Saturday. So we've been just answering a lot of questions, getting a lot of things ready. You gotta get down, man. I have an appointment at 10, so out here, I've already milked 2 goats and getting ready to do 2 more. But these bottle babies are just getting very impatient. So I'm gonna go ahead and feed them. Easy is one of my most exciting kids for the year. And she's kind of rotten. Yes, you are. You're very rotten. Her 2 brothers, though, are worse. So they are still in the kidding room because if they were out here, they would be stealing her bottle. Hi, Vivek. Hi, Smelly. Good morning. Are you full? Hi, Gracie. Good morning. Are you getting a lot of rain? I feel like it just keeps raining, but I know we are set for like a few really nice days, so I don't want to complain about the weather. Hi, Antonia. Hi, Sajal. Good morning. I have more bottle babies because I have started to give Times babies some bottles morning and night, but only 2 of them want the bottles. You have a big milk mustache, Baby Easy. Look at this baby. She looks like she has rabies. Goodness gracious. You are so messy. You drink it so fast. Is she not the cutest? And your belly is so big. Oh, you love to eat. Okay, I'm gonna get her brother out. And these brothers are terrible. They're the naughtiest. So to be honest, I am tired of buying milk for these babies. So I have some does that have older kids, and I separated them during the night so that way I can get some milk from them in the morning. Okay, you can come. I know, buddy, you'll get your turn too. This is brother baby. Excuse me, baby, easy. Oh. You are really hungry. You need to go move the chicken tractor. Oh, is it raining? I don't blame you. Yes, they are all screaming. Baby Easy is climbing up my back. Hi, Lemmy. Hi, George. Hi, Yassine. Guys, I have 71 goats. It's getting to be a huge problem. Baby Easy, please get off my neck. This is why you can't really do anything with goats around. They just start consuming everything. You are pulling my hair out. Man. Stop. You're completely out of control. This baby. This is the most rotten baby. What? Hi, QuickBot. Hi, Blue. Sick of the rain. I know, it's just rain, 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 rain. Hi, Steven. Hi, Cartagena. I'm gonna head kick. You wouldn't have to bottle feed me. So their mom actually died right after childbirth. It was my besto. I paid $2,400 for her. I was taking her to Purdue. And she died in the car. So they do have to be bottle fed. Hi, Mystery Tech. Hi, Gordek. Hi, Peter. Good morning. She's eating my hair, yes. Like, put some Starlight. Hi, Derek. Good morning. So I do raise actually a large part of my kids. But the new triplets were very small. So I have been, okay, get down, baby, offering them a bottle morning and night. When you have show goats or dairy goats, you can't have wild goats that are out in the field just raising their kids, because you will never ever be able to catch them and they're not going to let you work with them. So I know that it's easier to just have them be out in the field and being raised by a goat mom and never being touched and me not having to do work, but when there's no dam to raise them, when you will be having to clip and show them, you do not want wild feral goats that have never been touched in their whole life. And I refuse to have wild feral goats. So these are the new babies. This is the buckling. You look how sweet he is. He actually has, to me, I think he's got a very doe-like face. Now, a lot of people think goats are just kind of a cheap animal that you can replace very easily, but when you've spent a lot of money and years of work to build up a type of goat that you have been really striving to get, they're objectively, valuable. They're sentimental, but also have their own amount of value that they could fetch. So you don't just, throw them in the field and hope that they're getting everything they need. Maybe it's different for meat goat producers who are planning to just eat them all, but these guys will grow up and work as dairy goats. This is Pumpkin's two twins. They were born yesterday. Your Michael from the Philippines. Good morning. Hi, Derek. I am in Indiana. Aussie lady, thank you. Hi, Big Lon. Thank you. I am taking 15. And I know that seems like a lot, and I'm not even going to show any. So Willow and William will be showing all of those, and maybe Chad will help with the bigger bucks. But the reason why I'm taking more than maybe I normally would is because I have a very high opinion, well, of both judges, but especially the one. She's got years and years of experience, and she was an appraiser, and I really would like to get her opinion on my goats. Hi, BB. This is the doe. This is Pumpkin's. No, sorry. That's Time's buck. This is Pumpkin's doe. See, Pumpkin is dam raising. Hi, baby. Your daughter is so cute. Now this buckling, he has the cutest face. Look how big and fluffy he is. He needs some milk. I just saw him eating. He is the biggest kid that I've had in a while. He's 4 pounds. Pumpkin did just have twins, so not like a lot of multiples. The sister is actually a good size too, but she's not as big as he is. He's just got a huge head. Part of it is the fluff. Michelle, I have heard of goats doing that will let any kid drink, and once in a while I see my kids tricking the doe, like they think it's their kid, so they feed it and it's not. But I've heard of other herds that say, my does will let any kid that drink, so yes, they do. It depends on the goat though. A lot of my does, if they realize that it's not their kid, they get really mad. Why are you chewing on her ear? So these triplets were very, very tiny. I have been giving them supplemental milk just to make sure that they're all getting fed. I will always offer extra feed milk to my kids. I never want them to not get enough to eat. Are these triplets not just the sweetest? Are they scratching? I'm not sure what you mean. They do kind of scratch and itch or sometimes. Over the winter, I do a round of ivermectin pour-on to cover any skin issues like lice or mites. Have I tasted the milk? Yes, the milk is very good, especially from this breed of goat. However, right now my babies are taking all the milk. You still need your milk. So I don't have any extra for myself right now, as much as I would like to. Nisha, did I let you out? Okay, Nisha, come over and eat while you're out here. You may as well. Ever dealt with a botfly? No, but I have seen pictures of someone that has, and they look absolutely terrible. Oh, they're like a nightmare. Hi, Find a Gamer. You need to quit acting like a buck. You are 5 weeks old. Okay, so I have 2 more milkers to get out. These does kidded in January. They had single butt kids, and I've already sold their kids. So they are now feeding my triplets. I'm not gonna dry them up right after they came into milk. A lot of people don't feel like milking. Okay, Nisha, are you going back? This is sourdough. This is Nutmeg. She actually turns 7. I saw one of the baby goats scratching like a cat. They want food. They always want food. Hi, Eve. Hi, Infinity. Yes, Yes, that's all they do. He is the last one to get the bottle this morning. Buddy, I'm getting you milk. What are you doing? He's sitting here upside down. Seriously? He's turned into a menace. I had to feed him last because he's like a milk hog. He drinks until there is no more milk. A lot of the other babies will stop when they're full. You do have to worry about floppy kid syndrome. Are you ready for a bottle? Goodness. See what I mean? He is so hungry all the time. He's like baby mocha. I'd like to borrow just a little bit. You will drink goat's milk. Goat's milk is very good for you. I have 2 4-H'ers that I have helping me most days. I think I burnt them out with the show. We ended up getting there at like 7 a.m. and left at like 7 p.m. He's always hungry. Oh my goodness, little baby's coming up. Willow needs to name them. You need a name, baby. Brother is over here knocking down the stand because he wants milk again, but he already ate. Baby, what are you eating? Stop. Good night, Meg. You're done. Thank you. Get going soon for my appointment. Look how sweet his little face is. Are you ready for more milk? So they actually drink off their dam, but they're the ones that I'm giving extra bottles to because there's 3 of them. Goats only have 2 teats. So I'm worried maybe that someone does not get a turn. Okay, you need to get off my head. Why are you so cute? Is he littlest? No, he's not. He's a whole pound bigger than his little sister. His sister is the littlest. I'll grab her. She is so, so cute. And she's super spunky. She jumps, she runs around, she yells. Where's your sister? You're on my stool. Can you get down? This is the littlest. See, she just fits in my hand. She's so tiny. She always looks kind of annoyed. No. When they're, newborns, I think they can only eat, so much because their tummies are so little. So they don't grow a whole lot at first. But then once they start eating more, they grow more and more. She's got like a split in her teeth. I don't know if you can see it. See your little teeth? Why are you so cute? So she was under 2 pounds. Brother and sister. Oh, sister's coming up. Oh, sister went down. Sourdough, you're scaring them. See the big bottle baby. Yeah. Buddy, I don't have any more milk for you. You gotta stop. Sourdough is actually your aunt. Sourdough, this is your niece. See the similar color? Oh, buddy, this is your, gosh, great niece. A lot of these goats are related because I've used that buck really heavily, especially last year. I think almost everyone was bred to him. Oh my goodness, you're just so cute and cuddly. Look how sweet and cuddly she is. I had to put you down. I have to feed other goats. But here comes your sister. Hi, baby. Guys, I have had 37 babies born now. So after 7 have been sold, there's still 30 babies. And I'm actually having a ton of does born. I have had 23 does born, and that's something that I have not had in years. More does than bucks. So this is our current count. I haven't even added the newest doe. Where did the marker go? We're up to 22 does, 13 bucks. We add the new doe and the new buck. It's 23 and 14. Cuddles is leading the pack, but he was bred to 7 does. Actually, I think Mavericks might need to be updated. That's 18, 21, 24, 25, 26, 27, 31, 32, 33. Well, I'll be keeping this doe. This is a line breeding on my best lines. So yes, they are tiny, but they have a ton of potential. Goodness gracious. Are you okay? Sir, that is also a bug. I'm looking for the wipes that I used to wipe out all the pans. Apparently I took them somewhere and set them down. William keeps building obstacle courses, which he really enjoys, but I feel like it ends up being an obstacle course for me to get around more than the goats. Oh, that's Revy. And this is her buckling. He's 5 weeks old. Her doe is all black. Hi, Lemon. Well, I'm not selling them, so I have not priced them. I will be selling some once their kids are weaned. Lulu is due on Thursday. Are you gonna have your babies on your due date like last year? She's one of my most anticipated kittings this year. So I'm very, very excited to see what she has in there. So they keep stepping in the feed pan, so I've been wiping them out with wipes every morning. This is what I mean. Ma'am, why are you standing in this pan? Get down, get down. Get down, get out of the pan. Okay, pans are all wiped out. Goodness gracious. A big fight. Typically do a full bucket morning and night. They don't really kick as much as they'll kick like when they're milking or if you're trying to trim their hooves, but honestly the bites hurt pretty badly. They will butt. Luckily none of mine have horns. I don't have any goats with horns. But yes, if you do have a horned goat, that's definitely probably the most painful way to get injured by a goat. I'm gonna run around and feed them outside, then come in. There's like 60 goats in this area. Okay, time. Not time. Miss Pancake. Have I ever gotten kicked? Yes. Usually when I'm milking or trimming hooves. It's a weird dog. Secrets? Can't think of any. Advice: check the ears and rears every day. Yes, predators are a big concern. I am actively looking at livestock guardian dogs. Having a good fence is important, but it's not going to keep everything out. So I believe baby Moo did not get his fill of milk. I'm gonna give him some of this, but I'm worried that he's gonna get floppy kid syndrome if he eats too much. Okay, buddy, you can eat some, but not all. Your belly's already blowed out. No, brother! Stop. Guys, these kids are getting too big. Okay, I feel like that's enough for you because you drank like a whole bottle and then some. Let your brother have some. Let your brother have some. Sister wants some. She doesn't eat nearly as much as her brothers. Guys, I already fed all three of you. Okay. You're done. Thank you, Pancake. Come here, buddy. They love milk. Baby, easy. Sorry, I'm trying to read the comments, but she's smelling my hair. She just looked at me funny. Am I a vegan? No, I'm not a vegan. Is goat market growing these days? No, I don't know, because in the US, traditionally, people don't eat a lot of goat meat. But I think some ethnic populations do, and some goat breeders have started marketing to them. I think they can find them easier with the internet, so that does help. These guys are dairy goats, so they are raised to make milk. Oh, you're so cute, I just want to squeeze you. Doesn't mean that you can't eat them, but you're not gonna get meat like with a meat goat or a sheep. You guys are tearing my hair apart. Okay, so I'm gonna feed the bucks. And I have got to get going. I'm already running a little bit behind, so I better jump off. But thank you for joining me on this Tuesday. I will be back all week. So pop in and say hi if you are around. I hope you have a great day. Bye, everyone.